What's up? We're back again, but this time for the Summer Games Fest that I have muted for some reason. There we go. I hear forgetting that they have music themselves. What's up, Hermit? What's up, Zane? RE1 Part 2. That's not happening, not today. Wonder what the Summer Games Fest TM will have in store for us. How was the Resident Evil? It was... Progress was made, and then I realized I didn't have any ink ribbons, and then progress was not made. Screw games that limit the amount of times you can save. I wonder what they're gonna show us. Limit the amount of times you can save? Yeah. The way that you save in RE1, there are typewriters. And then usually you'll find ink ribbons that are in sets of 3. And the amount of ink ribbons that you have will determine how many times you can save. Weird. Yep. There are old games that do that. I know Lisa does that, where you can only save once per save point. But I think that's only on the hardest difficulty. Speaking of which, I should start that up again. To be fair, Moose warned you on day 1. True. Think we'll see anything about Hollow Knight Silksong? Or Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? I feel like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk isn't gonna happen. Ah, wait, you know what I actually want to see? I want to see something involving the Hi-Fi Rush DLC. That's what I want. Because I'm still mad about them taking away the 10 achievements, or adding those 10 achievements and then taking it off of my profile because of such. Hey guys, remember Silksong? Yeah, we do too.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
What's up, Zvezda? Armored Core 6 news, please.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would
Wait, that game's
grow
coming out in
into this.
August.
Today, the video
should be
game
fine.
industry has
You don't need
come
news.
together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry.
Yeah?
Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now.
Okay.
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Is Prince of Persia?
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
I'm not... This is probably a decent platformer, but it's still a little bit weird transitioning from the three-dimensional scene like that, and then suddenly it's this again. Or maybe some of it is in the art style of the game, I don't really know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, the elements of it look like it's a good platformer. They make it look like it's a good platformer, but it's just like...
Is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
It's not doing anything for me.
I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
It is Prince of Persia. Okay. Our style seems very serviceable. January 2024.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure.
I mean, I guess it's
platformer.
fine. We're halfway into this year. That's not too far away.
Combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
It's been going on for 30 years? Oh, shoot.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
I better be seeing the chicks with massive titties and sling bikinis. I swear to God.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
I don't think they're gonna show any chicks at all. Stop coping. I joined to this. I'm sorry, Mink. Welcome. You know there'll be no titties, Steven.
You have proven worthy of joy.
Nah, come on.
Come. There are other champions, I must gather.
You heard how many people complained the first time, right?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
This is a weird aesthetic for Mortal Kombat. Hang on a second. Okay. This is just looking like Spider-Man to me.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Animations look good at least. Yeah, I guess. Better than most NetherRealm games. Alright. Mortal Kombat 1.
But you're inexperienced.
What's up, color-coded?
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
This Raiden? Wait, oh, because Liu Kang and Raiden are together, does that mean there are two different forms of Liu Kang now? What's up with this tag fighter nonsense?
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
Damn it!
I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Told ya. Man. What's up, Loretta? Do you have an assist? Oh, okay. Bring me back to Mortal Kombat 9, dude. That was peak. Wait, did we bring the cop back? I hate that. I did not like that. Ripping people apart, stuff like this, yeah, that's fine. Titties? Nah, we can't have that on a Christian TV anywhere. Nope. Take those away. Can't be seeing those. What if a child should be watching? Oh no. Now you're getting it. Throwing down the Coomer soapbox. Dude!
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
No!
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw. And
What's up, Sweetie Water, Potty Water?
I am
What's up,
so
What's
honored
Fuzz?
to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
You said something. Wasn't Melina an intentionally made hybrid? What do you mean disease? It's possible that the new thing is like it's possible the new thing is a disease because of the way the thing that they're doing with the timeline involving Mortal Kombat.
First of all,
at the end of Mortal Kombat 11.
Incredible world premiere. We got to
Still
see
don't
all
understand
the
why this is called
gameplay
Mortal
of
Kombat 1.
MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because first of all, this is
definitely had a better name.
It's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so
You could have called it like
Sub-Zero
Mortal
and Scorpion
Kombat
are
Neo or
brothers
something.
now. There's
Anything
all
but
these
one.
things that were
'Cause
rivalries before are now allies. And
This is
so
confusing to
mixing
look
the whole
up, dude.
thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about
the
are
Bill
these
Clinton kid
cameos,
shows up again.
because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously have your sort of your main,
At least they toned down how much skin the men were showing too. Now gender equality has been achieved.
You pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll
I don't know
see
how I feel about that.
a roster, basically, where you select your
shoot.
character.
That's a lot of
After
characters.
you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know, so you can you can basically combine these two characters. All
What
the
did they
characters
do
can
to
be combined
Sonya?
with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. You know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does
Why
that
is she
work? So
in
you're
like the
gameplay, you have
80s
your main, you have your cameo. How do you
fitness
summon them?
video
Time-based,
suit? Like, what the heck
It's not
happened?
a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah,
you-
exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly, exactly. And,
Okay,
so,
looking
and
at the
there's
meters.
like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely. But you call.
I'm glad they didn't do what they did in
pretty much
MK11
whatever
again.
You want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of. Basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll
Wait,
see
what?
them appear twice in there.
Hold on, what determines the burst?
Base, they come out, and then
Where's the
obviously
meter
as
that
you go
displays
through,
the burst?
You revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters.
What did
are
she
gonna
wear
be
before?
available as
That
cameos
depends
as
on which
well
game.
as the main
Actually, I think
roster fights. You can
Sonya.
put Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero.
No, Cassie
right?
is the one that's her daughter.
You can.
She was in
same
a
thing with
police
Scorpion, but
outfit
a lot of
in 9, I
cameo
believe,
fighters
or
are
was
kinda
she in
like
9?
nods back to our
I don't
first
remember
games.
which
So
games.
You'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that now. but
She
we
was
have
a cop
lot of,
in
like really surprised ones. I think you
Mortal
you guys
Kombat
saw
9, right?
Goro.
I don't remember.
in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games.
Or maybe it
as
was
far as
MK.
getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters. to
MK11 that she was a cop.
Kind of nod to the old games.
Look up the original MK1 outfit.
Well, speaking of
for Sonya.
9 of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be.
Isn't
in
that
this
not how she
game
looked in the
as Johnny
original? Is
Cage,
that
right?
what they're going for?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat.
Now
so
it makes
finally
sense.
is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years.
Fire. All right, that would be pretty sick.
We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for that. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
What's up, Tenjin? Did I miss MK1? Yeah, you did. Like, just barely.
Where are the guards?
The women are still censored.
Hey you! What's going on?
I'm wondering what's going to be different about this game than Path of Exile 1. Is it just like a graphical update, or... I feel like it's going to take a long-ass time to get this game to the same level that Path of Exile 1 is at. You know what's going to be kind of funny? I'll probably end up picking Path of Exile 1 back up once its support is dropped. Because then I'll just know This is the entirety of the game, right? No more will be added. This is actually a really dope logo. I like this. I like that a lot.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter VI, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
You're gonna show me the DLC characters? This from you? Hey, yo? What's going on?
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What the hell is happening? Oh, this is the new dinosaur game. Yo, okay, alright. This is actually pretty sick. Guile 2? Alright. Alright. I'm hyped for Exoprimal now. That was something else. I was not ready for that.
Against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming
Oh boy,
everything
Nicolas
you may
Cage.
think
Oh
you know.
shoot. I hope he doesn't do that breathing thing. What? Wait, but this was already... Didn't this release like 8 years ago?
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July.
Or was this announced?
I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Okay. They only show the trailer? Oh. BlazBlue XGG, where's my pig? That's... Unfortunately, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I wish...
Happy to meet
I
you.
wish...
Nick,
But...
I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like,
Why
oh,
is
maybe
this
he'll show up in
happening?
Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean,
Wait,
that's what's
what?
fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's
How many
cool that,
horror
you know,
movies
it's
have you been
really
a part
this
of? I
museum
don't
horror,
actually
like
watch
Michael
movies.
Myers,
How many
all
horror
these
movies is
different
Nicolas
characters
Cage
all
a part
coming
of?
Together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes
Damn,
up in
he's
the
59?
fog.
Wait, what?
And
Seriously?
in the fog,
Damn.
he's
He
surrounded
looks
by
great for
crows
59.
and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor,
How done would you be if Maury just
is
walked
like a
out on
bonding
stage?
Experience. It's a bit like
I'd be
hide and
hyped.
go seek.
I don't know
You
about
have
done.
your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game
What?
world. We
Wait,
want to see
what
Nick Cage in more games. Thank
you.
What do you mean? What?
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
What do you mean by that? Am I misinterpreting something, or did that not make sense to anyone else?
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
What was I supposed to take from that? What do you mean every move and grunt needs to be timed with what you're doing in the game? Are you telling me the sound design should match the actions? Like, the thing that happens in everyday life? He's not a killer? He's not? Oh, shoot, he's not. Oh, I didn't even notice that. What? Okay. I guess I'm glad about that, but... Pre-order canceled.
Here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest.
Wait, this is for the show? Yeah, this is for the show. The Netflix original.
Neutrality. It won't get you.
All right, I'm gonna get DMCA stricken. The YouTube video was only gonna be on the YouTube VOD channel for so long because of this, dude. My freaking the Game Awards video that I posted on YouTube, that one got removed from public eye because of the Mario movie, believe it or not. Even though I think there was only maybe a trailer that was shown during the Game Awards.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Spoilers, turn it off, Strange. Don't worry, I'm not listening. I'm really not.
Everything that's happening.
Summer Games Fest.
I mean, she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
Hey.
Are you sure about this?
Are you?
I'm trying to place this feeling that I have. Like, you know how way back when there were animated movies and then off of the animated movie, you would get either a show that was half-assed or a video game that was a toss-up between being half-assed or actually decent. I'm wondering if that's what this is. If that's what this is now, with like
has a way of repeating itself.
Whatever, with shows, movies, and then whatever you might call Nicolas Cage being inserted into Dead by Daylight. I don't know about that. Like, that one's just a completely different feeling altogether because it's a different scenario.
I understand real fear.
What was the general consensus around The Witcher Season 1 and 2? Did people like it?
Is that so?
It's trash is what it is? I wouldn't call it trash. There's probably somebody that likes it. Not me, though. I'm indifferent entirely.
And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
It was good? Okay. People can like things that are trash. Someone liking something doesn't make it not trash. You're right, good point. Oh, is this the new Fortnite season? I'm actually kind of interested. Bulletstorm. Wait, oh shoot. Hold up, what? What am I looking at? Saw Epic Games and I instantly thought Fortnite, now I feel stupid. But this does look interesting. Or does it? It's kind of... Witchfire? Okay. The thing is, it's making me think of, wait. Is this a YouTuber dude? Rich black guy?
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
What was I going on about? Oh, the game before this. It looked like Lichtenstein Battle Mage, which I heard was meh, because the whole point was that you were a mage, but you didn't have any mana restraints, and part of that caused some problems involving how you fought enemies, and then enemies themselves being kind of bullet sponges or something like that. I don't remember. There's a whole lot that I didn't
No choice.
look into.
The root will destroy everything.
This is Remnants from the Ashes 2, right? That's what it looks like. Dark Souls with guns. Thought it was Kendrick Lamar. Was that Kendrick Lamar? I don't think that was Kendrick Lamar. I think that was Rich Black Guy. But I...
No turning back after this. You sure?
Could be wrong. Been a while since I've seen any videos from Rich Black Guy, so I don't know what he looks like, or I don't remember fully what he looks like. What the heck is this? My own chat is telling me that I claimed that I scored a drop. I guess I'll look into that later. Man, part of me wants to play this series, Because it does look interesting. But another part of me doesn't really want to touch it because when I did watch the first game, it seemed like enemies were just bullet sponges.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show.
Oh,
Now,
is that what I just got?
speaking
Okay.
of surprises,
Yeah, that's probably what I got.
another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Knack the Weasel. We getting Sonic Generations 2? What's going on right now? Hit me with the 3D. Please, hit me with the 3D. I'm begging you to hit me with the 3D. Favorite characters? Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. Multiplayer. This is new. Wait, hang on. Because Amy doesn't spin dash, did they just give her a hammer? Okay. I mean, like, they just made her use the hammer in place. Well, you know what? I'm getting what I asked for, but not in the way I thought I would. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sonic Superstars. No release date? Oh! I wanted to actually see that. I actually wanted to see that.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting
Sonic
new character
4
to
again.
Space
Episode
Fantasy
3 was worth the
RPGs.
wait.
However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but
Never
also
mind
for
another
those awaiting
Sonic
the
L. I
game's
wouldn't
release
say
on
never
PlayStation.
mind. I don't know. I would say it looks like it's worth a try. This is probably copium.
Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Ears bleeding right now? Why?
To the clouds. Bullets from the boat.
Game for Strange Hog. This ain't my kind of game, man.
Let me get warmed up.
I'm pretty sure.
Strike first.
Alright, that character's kind of cool to me. Because he's got a bionic arm.
My pleasure.
But otherwise, gameplay, I don't care about it. Because it looked like you did one of three things, and I already don't care for turn-based combat. If you're gonna make it so that it's simplistic turn-based combat, even more so than usual, then
Never mind.
I ain't touching it.
Calculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Codename. Wait, I'm sorry, what? You have a PlayStation 5 themed character in this gacha game? Or what did I just see? I wasn't paying attention.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio.
And before Legacy fans release another 1 hour analysis on how it doesn't hold up to the first version of Sonic
coming to
1.
Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering
Finally back to
exactly
cleaner
when,
games.
we have news to share with you on its
Hooray.
release with this brand new trailer.
You liked Trails of Cold Steel. I haven't played Trails of Cold Steel, but I do intend to get to the Legend of Heroes series, which I think Trails of Cold Steel is in, isn't it? Or am I thinking about something else? That playhead. What's this about? This is about the Game Awards. Alright, this is scratching my itch for seeing Dilapidated Civilization. I actually really like this so far. This is making me think of Nier.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Lies of P, huh? September 19th. Okay, you actually did the not terrible thing. Play the demo. I might actually do that.
That's right.
Looks interesting.
A demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
What you got for me? Kingdom Hearts 4 when you visit the Dark Souls world. Definitely getting this. It definitely looked like a decent play, or at least visually. I really don't know why Dilapidated Civilization gets to me so much that I would actually stop and look at the environment. Oh, this is... Wait, is this Blue Dragon? Is this the... There was like a Blue Dragon game or something. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Blue Dragon. It was something else. But it was still Akira Toriyama. I'm digging this art style, though. I wonder if Akira Toriyama, like, hates working on Dragon Ball now. Sandland, that's what it was. That one-shot manga, it's gonna be a game, that's sick. Yeah. When are we getting Blue Dragon back? Yeah, there's gonna be an Xbox showcase on Sunday. I think you'll stream that one too. I have to look up if I'm allowed to, but if I am, then yeah.
Get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Stray. Outer Wilds. I don't remember that one, but the one with the cards. That's the sequel to the Hyperlight Drifter, I think. Is that 2D? Looked like 2D from Gorillas. I kind of want to know what that mech game was. Man, Outer Wilds really made me like uncomfortable in so many situations, and it's not even like that kind of game, you know?
What that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Release day 1 for Throne of Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world.
What's up with Guts' sword? Yeah, I'm gonna try this out. Is this gonna be like another case of what's the one? The one MMO looked kind of like Diablo.
Harness their power
Came out recently.
and put down this threat once and for all.
Lost Ark, that's it, thank you. I'm hoping it's not. Alright, cool looking monster design. Trailer that's not at 60 frames. I'll admit I'm kind of interested. I'm just worried about the gameplay loop. Typically with free-to-play MMOs, you don't have a gameplay loop that's legitimately entertaining. Lost Ark is so unwatchable. Didn't Amazon back another MMO that was DOA? I don't know. Ah, you know what? You know what game Amazon backed but like died? That one was actually dead on arrival. Breakaway. That one was supposed to be like an esports kind of game, and then it just died almost immediately, which sucks.
June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Nexon. Okay, the shapeshifting is cool with MMO. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. New World and Lost Ark, both of them are boo-boo. I never tried New World, but I heard mixed things about it. Oh, this is chaos. Air combos. I don't know how I feel about this one, man. What's up, Moose? Nexon, don't fall for it. No matter how cool it looks, don't fall for it. Nah, don't worry. I'm seeing the Nexon in it already. If not the UI, then maybe a bit of the gameplay with how chaotic everything is at the moment. This looks like it's gonna make your freaking computer explode, dude. Nexon really taking the Fox News hackers turn your computer into a bomb a little bit too seriously.
Hey, this is not...
Ah, hey, been waiting for this for like actually more than 5 years. I'm pretty sure it's been more than 5 years. With no news. What's up, Trashy? Didn't abandon it? No, they didn't. They've been working on it for a long time. They just don't say anything. Do we have a release date? Thank you! Alright!
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
What's this? Yeah. Huh? Hey? Game Awards? Game Awards. Was that me? New Crash game. Okay, yeah, that wasn't me. That was the Game Awards. Are we... Oh, shoot. Is history repeating itself right now? Oh, no. I think history's repeating itself. And when I say that, I mean, like... So you know how we had the 3 mainline games for Crash before? And then eventually we got a bunch of spin-offs that nobody really cared about? I think we're doing that again. We get another mainline game with Crash 4. And then we get... Crash Team Racing, which is... It was a good game. And then now we're getting that party game. So, like... New Crash game. Yeah, like in quotation marks.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Missed the PS1 Crash Party game. Which one? Yeah, stuck in a loop.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the
Was
first
Alan Wake a cult classic
so tell us a bit about
where
what we expect in the sequel.
It's debatably not a great game, but a lot of people liked it for one reason or anher?
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game.
I think I remember seeing a small bit of it, and I was like...
It's a 50-50 split.
I think I laughed a little bit, but I was thinking...
Own separate, terrifying
I don't know how I feel about
through
this game.
different worlds,
I can definitely see why
and
people would like it.
It's all connected. And the player
I don't know if it's
gets
for me.
to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga,
Okay.
and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her.
Is the first Alan Wake game on Steam?
Then we open up the experience so that
or any modern
you
consoles?
can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
I'm wondering what he said, or I'm thinking about what he said about you don't need to play the first game to experience this game to its fullest. Because I don't believe there are very many games that are sequels to others where you don't need the first one in order to have it be like a better game, or like a good game. Most of the games that I'm thinking about that are sequels capitalize upon the information that you might know from the first game that...
Sounds like somebody's home.
Or that you should know from the first game to, you know, build a better story. Danganronpa 1 to 2 is a very good example of such. But the only other game that I can think of where you don't really need to play the first one to understand what's going on in the second one would be something like Kingdom Hearts 2, where the intention is for you to not have very much information from the first game. Or not so much the intention, it's... How do I say it? The game starts out weird, but once you come to understand what's going on, and piece the puzzle pieces together, it's ultimately like a great, an interesting start. It makes a lot more sense. And okay then. What? Oh, right, that's how Alan Wake worked or something. Is this gameplay, or is this, I was about to say, like, you put how many bullets into this person and they haven't gone down yet? What's going on? Sonic 2 didn't require previous knowledge. Well, but Sonic 1 and 2, those are platformers with very little story going on in them that isn't just, like, implied stuff, so... But Alan Wake, isn't there an overarching story? Meth is a hell of a drug. Ay. Bath salts. Sometimes a standalone is appreciated. Yeah, true. But then why would you call it Alan Wake 2? Why would you not title it differently?
The text on the heart.
Not enough headshots.
Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw.
Maybe they're using 9mm. Yeah, I know what that means. Is that like a weak bullet in comparison to everything else?
With me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
October 17th. Okay, then. Zelda 2.
A long
like
time
the
coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank
older
you to
ones,
Sam and
like
Remedy
on the
for that
NES.
First look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber.
Oh,
and
shoot.
Focus.
I'm a little bit interested in this one, even though I didn't play the first game.
We're facing
Tony
a
Hawk
tiny
Pro Skater
splinter
2 didn't
fleet.
require previous
They
knowledge.
engaged us on 2 planets.
Okay.
Avarax and
Listen here,
Kazaka.
wise guy.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions.
Didn't they show this before? The Alan Wake 2 trailer? I have no idea.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered! Open the
3 players, not 4?
Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
So what I question about this one is there going to be multiplayer like there was in the first game? And is it going to hold up? I remember hearing good things about the multiplayer of the first Space Marine. I've seen this art style before. Oh, I know this game. I've seen it like once. I think. Is this DLC? Because I'm pretty sure I saw the original, or not the original. I'm pretty sure I saw this game before.
Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
Is this Back for Blood 2? Are we doing that thing again where we're trying to make another Left 4 Dead? Also, shout out to this person reloading a large machine gun, pointing it towards the driver of the car. Back for Blood but not garbage? How do we know it's not garbage? I'm getting kind of tired of zombie games, I'm gonna be real with you. So is everyone. I feel like it's an especially bad sign when the person that usually fears zombies is getting especially tired of it.
Tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
I know a lot of people are hyped for this game, but I don't know anything about it. Bald Gate.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn.
I feel like this is a little bit of an immersion ripper, man.
I'm not ready to call
like, I'm not a big fan of showing the development of the game in the trailer for the game. That doesn't exactly get me excited for it. That just takes me out of the atmosphere of the game itself, you know? Especially for something like Baldur's Gate, where it's supposed to be a fantasy setting with whatever's going on there. Must be hurting for footage. Maybe? I don't think that's it.
For the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2.
Wait, I can't look at this because I haven't played Miles Morales.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
not a spoiler.
It has 2 on the box.
Resident Sleeper. Why are you Resident Sleeper? They shoot webs in it. Dude.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles.
I was gonna play that game.
You know, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
2 main ones, but we have some new art to show of. We obviously Kraven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So
Why
tell
can't
us a
they
bit
save
about
that shot for in-game
so
unlockables? Oh, what you mean, like showing you the development of the game? Yeah, I miss games that do that.
He's just the best hunter.
The games that did that way back when, where they would show you dev stuff and like the thoughts and concept art a lot more
Peter, Miles,
after you've completed everything in the game. Those were real dope.
Yes.
Yes.
But
What's going on here? Wait, what?
You know,
never mind. Don't answer that.
This whole story, as we saw in the gameplay.
Venom. No. Now I know Venom isn't. Oh.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this? Can you tell? Is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell? What's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or
it is not Eddie Brock.
I don't want to know.
It is not. It is not.
I don't want you to tell me anything.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen.
I'm about to take my headphones off.
Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Bro, he was in the trailer. I didn't look at the trailer.
Character going to be there.
Get over yourself, man.
Who is Venom? You have to play the game to see how it
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't make me say it.
There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the
Wait, what?
power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay review.
I'm actually looking away. I'm going to
we
look
call
away.
him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but
I'm taking the
you can
headphones
tell
off too
there's
because
a
I
lot
don't
more
want to look.
strength, a lot more raw power.
Don't say anything about my
You saw
headphone
both
then.
of the
I swear to
moves
God.
and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah,
to go
I
through
mean,
the
you
story.
saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
I can't read that
And I
because
know
my
the
glasses
journey
are
is
off.
also more expansive.
That says
You've got
Dent.
Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of.
No, it says
I mean,
baby.
the city is
Okay,
pretty much
whatever,
double
fine.
in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse
Holy heck,
speeds
look at
way
that
faster
thing.
than we were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation.
That looked
event,
really cool. I kind of
said
saw
at the
that,
end,
and
fall
now I really want to play that game.
We're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that?
Is that something that we get to do? Do you get to like brutalize
Jeff, I know you
people
like
as
exclusives. Yes.
symbiote Spider-Man?
And I can promise you, we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Even more than you did in the first game?
Let's take a look.
Damn it! Ah, I just put everything back on, man. Oh no, that was a release date. Now I feel stupid.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so
October
much for
20th.
your time.
Okay.
I know you got a
Wait,
lot of work
exclusively for
to do.
PlayStation
Wrapping up
5?
the game. We'll check it out in
Oh.
October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right.
Well,
Now
looks like
let's
I'm
take
waiting
a look
another
at
year
Power
for
World, a
being able to play
multiplayer
that game.
open world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called POW who can also fight. In other words,
Get
kind of like
cut.
Pokemon with guns. And
Say that like it's hard to put
then we're
headphones
going to
on.
look at the
Wait,
Land
did he
of the
just say
Morning
Pokemon
Light,
with
a new
guns?
expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
The hell did I miss? Now I regret not paying attention. Pal World. Okay, we gotta talk about this name here. Some serious discussion needs to happen with... What am I looking at? Am I feel like I'm in a freaking fever dream. What is this? What just happened? Can't wait to enslave and shoot some I swear these are not Pokemon. Yeah, what? Can you mow down Pokemon with machine guns? Wait a second. Yeah, apparently you can. What? Pokemon with gang violence? Was that Latios? It was totally not Latios. What are you talking about? What is this? Looks kind of like Token in the Age of Demons, but with magic. If I recall correctly, you can force them to manufacture things. Pokemon Sweatshop, Land of the Morning Light. Black Desert. Oh, what? Wait, another Black Desert? Like not an MMO Black Desert?
It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and scout. Across Middle Earth.
It's an expansion for Black Desert. Oh, okay.
Yet The greatest treasure remains.
Oh, do we got Minecraft with dwarves again?
Moria.
I feel like I'm starting to view the survival building genre the same way I do zombie survival genre, you know? Does anyone else get that same feeling?
It's time we took back our home.
Added the Second Amendment to Pokemon. Oh, that was a Lord of the Rings game. Okay. DF is that star? Get it off me? What star? What are you talking about? After the Golem game, I'm sure this next one will be a hit. Does anyone want to tell him?
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
We gotta talk, Squeenix. Oh, I'm about to be... What? What is happening? Final Fantasy VII Union Cross? That's what it feels like, kind of. I thought it was another remake, or like a remaster for the phone, but no, this... Oh, this is gonna be canon. This is 100% gonna be canon. I'm telling you right now, this is a mobile game, and it's going to be canon. This isn't new, they announced this before, did they? Okay. Well, I missed it the first time. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever
Looks like
Crisis
some mobile game
just
stuff. It is a
started,
mobile
and
game.
users will have the chance to
They said
participate in
that. They prefaced it with that.
closed beta test.
Friend about
Now,
to be
speaking
dumping
of
money
Final
into here.
Fantasy,
My brother might do the same. Well, he's probably not going to spend money
today
on it,
during
but
Summer
I'm
Game
sure he'll
Fest,
touch it at least
DoorDash
once.
has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Oh, is this the...
Life to the living.
I think this was shown at the Game Awards a while back. Weird.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
That made me think of both Forsworn, I think it was called, and Infamous. Oh, hey.
今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。
Hold on.
頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
Okay, dude.
大丈夫か？
ええ。お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Is this the new combat engine? What? What? What's happening? The heck was that? I'm just as confused as you are. He's got gravity gloves? Where did this come from? I thought we were done with Kiryu. Okay. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. It's off! Can we close his story already? Close the book! Close the book, please.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
It's too windy. The book keeps getting reopened.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
His name is not important. Sega's still screwing up, I see. I don't know. They might not be screwing up. It's not...
3 years. 2 months.
How do I describe Sega?
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense.
I don't think I can stomach this. This is like the same kind of Outer Wilds fear.
Are you there?
I would end up with the same kind of fear that I got with Outer Wilds with that one. Probably gonna get it when I play Subnautica.
Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
For what Sega did to PSO2, called them incompetent? I still don't think that word fits. I don't know what to call them, because, like, I don't want to call their games bad, but I'm not quite sure I would say that they're good either. Lovable is probably the word that comes to mind. That's the only descriptor that I can think of. Lovable. Whether or not they're good or bad, I still end up playing them. What? Wait, what? I refuse to believe the force of that man's hands bothered you when you were in that helmet. Maybe? I don't know. Well, then what's the point of the helmet, though, right? If you're gonna get hit in the head...
Week. Today is a
Why
big
would-
day for video games,
I don't
but
know.
also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up
Imitation
with Porsche
helmet.
for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Wait, so I can't imagine what that did to my bitrate. I'm sorry, what?
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well.
Oh my god, this looks like...
Days
Oh shoot, what's the
pass
name of
so
the
quickly.
game? My Sims.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
This looks like My Sims for the
It's been a
Wii.
breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's
So we got My Sims meets the Winx Club.
Are you ready?
That's what we're doing. Or better yet, we got Free Realms, but probably more polished.
We promise variety. There it is. Fae Farm.
It's like
and
Walmart
Mortal
Animal
Kombat
Crossing.
in
That's
the same
every single
show.
farming
Only
game
at
like that on
Summer Game
PC,
Pass.
save for
Now
Stardew
please
Valley,
welcome Ben Brode,
which
Chief
had enough of
Development
its
Officer
own
and
identity
flannel
that it was able
enthusiast
to
at Second Dinner,
hold
the
up.
developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap.
I don't think I'll ever understand any indie
Man, you guys
dev
have
game
been on
studio
fire.
that
Last time I
decides to
saw you
make
was at the Game
a
Awards when you won,
game in a
Best
similar
Mobile
style to
Game.
that of
Seems like you've been very busy. We're
Animal
excited about the
Crossing or
Spider-Verse
what's the
content
other
you've
one?
been doing. Lots
Harvest
going on
Moon.
over there, right?
Yeah, it's been
Like,
exciting. We've been doing a bunch
You're
of
likely to not
features,
nail
some
it
of
as
the
hard as they
wildest
did.
cards we've ever made,
So
and,
do your own thing. Get enough of your own identity.
Yeah, new game.
That
Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm like
get enough of your own identity that people recognize it for what it is, you know, and not just compare it to other
we have a
things.
new game mode coming next
Not compare it to the
week.
things that already
It's
exist.
Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck.
Couldn't be me.
But sometimes,
Definitely couldn't be me.
it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Could be me.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an
Oh, hey,
ideal
sister.
hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power, And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
I like how all of that was cut from copy paper. I respect that. I really do.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to
Wait, what's
save
happening?
your kind.
I was like lost in my own thoughts. What game is this?
From an ancient evil. Fight
The voices? What about the voices?
vanquish the wicked.
What's up, Psionic? How you doing?
Worthy of your legacy.
He's listening to them? Oh, okay. King Arthur, Legends Rise. Was this a mobile game? Man, I'm really wondering how hard it is to make a game that has its own identity at this point. Like a game that has a unique looking, or a unique enough looking art style that someone could recognize it for what it is, you know? Because we have so many games that just do whatever, I feel like. And the way this one looks is, I believe in that boat. I'm not seeing it as that different from Torchlight or League or I don't know. What's the one Wizard Battle Royale game? Spellbreak? Hell, maybe even World of Warcraft a little bit. Wayfinder. Oh, right. This is an MMO, isn't it? Become a founder? No, I don't think so. I really wonder what the motivation is to make an MMO, you know? And I'll get into that in a second after this, because I'm interested in the new Fortnite season, believe it or not. Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Okay. Money? But they can't make that much money, right?
Project under construction.
I guess I can go into the point now. Like, the reason why I don't understand the motivation to make a MMO is because the general consensus of anyone that plays video games is that an MMO is like a half-assed, or mostly half-assed, kind of video game, right? Mechanically, at the very least. There's very little reason to actually play it. This is a jank-looking game. I hope that's not just me that thinks that. Like, half the time when you look into an MMO, you're seeing like a free-to-play game, turn your brain off kind of gameplay, microtransactions,
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Story that doesn't mean anything. This is Star Trek, right? Like, are you putting your soul, like, is your desire, your actual drive to create a good MMO Or is it to make this game that people are just gonna touch for 2 seconds and then put down, or some people, like, a niche crowd will go into it like it's the next best thing since sliced bread? Like, what is your overall objective when you were attempting to make an MMO?
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah.
Get pranked that wasn't about the Fortnite season yet? Well,
my buddy
screw
Anthony
me,
Mackie
dude.
and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really
I
excited
can say that
to
about a
share
lot of games,
with
honestly.
you Twisted Metal, which is streaming
Oh, wait,
on
oh, shoot,
Peacock
what?
starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
There's a new Twisted Metal.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh wait, was this announced before?
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight
Surprised you're
just
still
under your
standing.
guard now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass.
Any chance we can get this back in the cars? How about a little kill music?
Is Twisted Metal always Destruction Derby, or is there racing at all?
She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
The heck was that? I enjoyed it, but I was still strange.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game.
People actually care about this series. I swear it just comes and goes.
Just that. Brought
Yes
to you
and no.
from
I think it's another
France.
cult
Here's
classic
the
case.
world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you. And fight
Also,
again alongside your past selves.
Zvezda, I saw that you said you could say the same about some other games, I think you said. Was it? Yeah, you could say the same about a lot of games, honestly. With the point that I was trying to make about MMOs. I
begin again.
I feel like that's less so with the average game. Like a game like this, which I think is an indie game, you can usually tell that they did try.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I guess my problem is, with an MMO, there's a lot more money going into it. You know? So with like a cash grab, who cares, whatever kind of game that you can just throw up on Steam for $10 and all they really did was rip some models from somewhere else and then slap them into an engine. That's...
Very cool independent.
That's only
game.
so much work,
Next
right?
up is a
But with an
brand new
MMO, you need
IP
multiple
from
people.
Ascendant Studios,
You
a
need
single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Magic shooter.
Great to have you with us.
Censored magic.
This is such a cool game.
You need multiple
super
people.
high
You need to make sure the map is
production
huge. You need to make sure that there aren't very many problems
Tell us about
with
the guy
said
that you
map.
play. You're the main character,
There's
Jack,
so many
right?
resources being poured into something that I can't imagine would return all that much.
Mage that controls all three.
Usually designing MMOs as solo games now.
He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
And I guess it's a bit different. I don't know how to think about it.
It's just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
I think developers of MMOs do try to give you the experience with longevity. The problem is, I think a lot of MMO developers have now is being in different generations of players. I think that's part of it. The other thing that I'm thinking about, because when I look back on it for myself, when I was in middle school, I wanted to make an MMO, but with a specific experience. And
North by northeast.
I guess the problem would end up being the monetization of it. Because it's either you make it free to play so that you can have the largest possible player base, and then add a bunch of microtransactions so that you can continue supporting the game and keep your company afloat, or you make it so you have to pay an initial price to play it, but will enough players want to make the investment of buying that game and then playing it and then possibly keep supporting it past? And I do not like the way this weapon looks. Why is it curved like that? It's a little bit jank looking in my opinion.
Gotta get to the control room.
Is there anywhere that says this isn't gameplay? Is there anywhere that also says where I can have my bitrate back? Now, if anything is reminding me of Lich-Than Battle Mage, this one's definitely it. So they have to lean into more of hardcore experiences or very casual friendly games, but the answer to what makes a good MMO is definitely an ever-changing one. Oh yeah, that certainly. Which, you know, part of me is thinking like, with that, why would anyone want to bother trying to make an MMO? But honestly, that should be a driving force for somebody to make an MMO, because they want to be the one that makes a good one, right? One that appeals to the market they're looking for. One that does the job that they've been trying to have fulfilled since however long. I'm gonna be real with you guys, this game does not interest me at all.
Win this one together. Sigil up.
The thing that I've been most hyped for since the beginning of— two things that I've been most hyped for since the beginning of this entire show are definitely just Spider-Man 2 and Exo something? The dinosaur game from Capcom. The new
one
IP.
game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds launches. And today,
Ah, shoot, I missed this entire
doing
season,
the
dude.
cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Cybertron? I'm glad I didn't spend my in-game money on like the Battle Pass. Glad I saved it. I just did not play enough. Rip fish, dude. Mud's in his gills. No Sonic hype, you've matured. Here's a secret. Any Sonic fan isn't gonna get hype about seeing a new Sonic game. They're going to feel the same kind of jaded feeling that they feel every time a new Sonic game is announced. But they're still gonna buy it. Their immediate thought upon new footage of a Sonic game starts and ends with, oh boy, here we go again. This is weird. Okay.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
What rumors?
We're still here at the scene of this
Blaze,
terrible
Blue,
disaster.
wait, Midgard.
caused by
Oh
a
shoot!
massive
Oh
tornado
shoot!
Which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Red 13. Damn, what the hell happened? Wow, lame. Piss off. FF7 Remake is actually pretty cool. I'm glad that they're expanding more upon the earlier portions of the game.
Look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way.
Resident
But in
Sleeper, oh my
reality,
god.
it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but
And I love remakes, reboots, and
As far as
sequels.
I
Are you
know,
just gonna not acknowledge the fact
was
that I
never
just
in
said they are
Nibelheim 5 years
expanding
ago.
upon the earlier portions of the game? The parts of the game that had little to nothing in the original,
It is the very essence of our
there is
star,
more to the game now?
blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Ho,
Like, I'm pretty sure they are more than doubling the content of the original game.
of the man.
Does that not matter to you? That part has no meaning?
Sephiroth was in
Okay.
Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened.
No,
he's
it doesn't.
alive.
Gotcha.
But
Understood.
why come back now?
Don't know FF9 though?
After 5
Yeah,
years,
true.
doing who knows what.
What's up, Violet Bolster? Did I miss anything noteworthy? There was some Spider-Man 2 stuff. There's some Street Fighter 6 Cross Exoprimal stuff. That's the name of it. That's what I was forgetting. The rest is kind of forgettable from what I remember.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's
I'm not really sure what you would be
greatest.
interested in specifically.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Nick Cage and Dead by Daylight, that too. Bro, gonna get spoiled, didn't even play FF7 Remake? I didn't. But I'm not too worried because I'm thinking, like, I did play the original FF7, so... I guess I can still get spoiled on the new content, which would bother me. But assuming they don't change the overall story, I'm not gonna be too torn up. I guess that would be the problem if they do end up changing the story overall. Give us something new. You are getting new content. You are getting a mixture of old and new content.
She's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
So basically no Monster Hunter, then I don't care. Wow.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Final Fantasy VII. Rebirth. Early 2024. Alright. On 2 discs. Wait,
there you have
wait.
it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you
Keeping
so
the
much.
tradition alive, I see.
That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
All right. What? I don't know how to feel about the new discs thing. Because, like, how much content could they have fit into the next segment of FF7 Remake that they needed to split it to put on 2 discs in the modern day, right? Well, that's kind of crazy to me. Because that was a problem in the older games, but that's because we didn't know as much as we do now with, like, how, I guess, storing things on discs. But now, I don't know, that's got me kind of excited, but also wondering what's their file compression looking like? What's their everything? How optimized is the game? If the game is well optimized and it still gets on 2 discs, then I'm excited. Because that means that there's so much content in the next segment of FF7 that they needed 2 discs. But if it doesn't run well, they messed up somewhere. Can't be bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Can it? I don't know. Of course they save FF7 Rebirth for last. Yeah. Oh shoot, what? What's this? Cuphead stuff? This too is just gonna be language packs. Anything noteworthy for you, Stronge? Yeah. I said it before. Spider-Man 2, Exoprimal, Cross Street Fighter 6, and well now FF7 Rebirth. Damn, that's gonna take like an ass ton of time to play through the first remake of FF7, and then the DLC pack for Yuffie, and then the second part of it. Oh shit. Or are there like 3 parts? How many parts are there to the FF7 remake, Psionic? I know that you know. I'm pretty sure that you know. Do this in 2023, yeah. I hope you're able, parentheses, and want to stream the Xbox Showcase on Sunday. Watching these here is fun.
For having us be part
I hope so.
Summer Games Fest, and thank you to all of you, the millions of people
I'll
watching.
look into it, like I said before.
God, that can't be right. This thing has really grown.
MGS4 length installing Reborn.
Day of the Devs was an idea from Double Fine Productions and their friends at I Am 8-Bit to put on a show that really celebrated video games and focused on the fans and the developers.
Isn't there another thing going on today involving like Devolver Digital, I think?
Where we had developers showing their games where people could play them and also listen to music and eat food.
Actually, I care about Spider-Man 2, but as a movie slash plot, I...
very inspiring event.
Speaking of which, I should get Miles Morales to prepare for Spider-Man 2, because I think that one's... Wait, PlayStation 5 exclusive, I forgot!
We had a record number of submissions this year, more people wanting to be part of Day of the Devs than any year previously, and we have more world premieres today than ever before. I'm excited. I hope you're excited, and please, without further ado, enjoy Day of the Devs. Digital Showcase. There would be effects on that. It'll sound good.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, the dry humor wasn't hidden, and then there's the end of it, and I thought that was okay. I thought that made up for it.
This is from Greg Lobanoff and the team at Wishes Unlimited, who made incredible games like
Just sell your dent and you can play it?
Here's their new title, Beastie Ball.
Wait, huh? Which one? Which what? Only base game and Yuffie DLC. Okay. Don't forget Crisis Core. Well, right. Did they make a they made a Crisis Core remake thing, didn't they?
Bouncing off the walls,
Forgot.
excited to finally tell you what my friends and I have been working on together ever since Chicory came out a couple years ago.
WTF? You on about it's on Steam, Miles Morales, but it's bloody expensive. No, not the Miles Morales thing. That's not the exclusive I was talking about. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive when it releases, which is sometime this year. I don't remember. I think it said October.
Where you coach a team of beasties to play Beastie Ball, which is
What's
kinda
going
like
on?
You play as
This
a
is an indie
customizable
game,
coach
right?
character, and you can explore this huge open world.
This is an indie game, and this is like Pokemon Volleyball.
Then you can challenge rival sports teams as you rise your way to the Beastie Ball.
Okay.
rankings.
This is gonna sound really mean. What I'm about to... or I feel like it's gonna sound really mean.
Beasties are highly social creatures that evolved to play sports. And their
What the heck happened that we
Beastie Ball to build friendships,
do like
solve disputes, or just to have fun. When Beasties play together, they
Pokemon but with guns, or Pokemon but with volleyball, or...
and depending on their personality,
I don't
they
understand
form
this.
different kinds of friendships.
I don't understand where we are.
But whether they become besties,
You know?
or rivals, or partners,
It's such
or
a
sweethearts, they'll get some kind of unique
strange
combo ability that only that pair of beasties can do, which can
place,
turn the tide in a really tough match.
right? Pokemon with guns sounds so hype. That's something that like middle or high school me would think. I would have just been starting to get tired of the normal Pokemon games. I'm like, damn, I want something edgy with this stuff. Have them shoot each other. Hell yeah. But I don't...
to spend time with the ones that you care about and be surprised by the ways that they grow and change.
It's like the thing that I imagine is a really interesting novelty, but once you end up playing it, it's like the gameplay loop will end up getting tiring, because you either get one Pokemon and then the moves is just it's just a standard turn-based with weaknesses, or two, you're shooting at them and now it's just your standard FPS, and I feel like you end up with half of the gameplay of both. I can't say anything for certain because the game's not out yet. That's Pokemon with guns. This one's Pokemon with volleyball. I don't know how to feel about this one at all. I'm kind of indifferent on it. Like, if this is their dream, then they should do them. Don't listen to me at all. I'm just the critic, right? I don't matter
You come from a tiny town
if
built around
this is what they enjoy doing.
They're kind of underdogs until one day
I'm just saying,
the Baseball League shows
my
up
view
and
on it
starts
is,
tearing down the preserve to build a stadium.
I guess why.
The only way to stop the construction is to rise all the way to the top of the Beastie Ball League.
Right from the start.
Strange wants his Pokemon trapped in a ball their entire lives. That's what I did. I caught them and then I let them rot in the PC. They're probably still, not even probably, they are still
And
there.
every time you defeat a ranked coach, the other ranked coaches become
Tortured.
stronger.
Forever
So no matter which
frozen.
way you go, you'll have
Nothing but
confidence
conscious.
having
Can't die of starvation either, because I'm pretty sure the PC will
It's
sustain
a
them.
really special project for us. And if Beastie Ball looks cool to you too, then please
To
check
steal
us out
someone's
at
PS5 to play it.
beastieballgaming.com.
The only person that I know of that has a PS5 is probably my brother, and I doubt he's going to mail
Thanks
that
very
to
much.
me.
We can't wait to talk to you more
I
about
cannot
Beastie
imagine
Ball.
he would mail a $500 console that was difficult to acquire in the first place to me to play on stream for one game. Oh wait, no, I know one other person, but she is definitely not going to mail me a PlayStation 5. That ain't happening.
You'll assume the role of a mercenary with some serious skills. You'll be entering the Overgrowth, an amazing open world with everything from lush
Now, you know how I
rolling
feel
hills
about
to deep labyrinths.
Stellar
They'll
Blade
be
being
comprised of
PS5
both
only? What is
handcrafted
Stellar Blade?
and procedural elements, just how I like my levels.
If I run into Mewtwo and my Pokemon too low level, I'll handle it myself? Okay. That one comment itself made me a little bit more interested in Pokemon with guns.
Enemies, armed with an arsenal of weapons
Seems like a
that you've
fun
crafted
post
with
game.
spoils from previous battles.
Pokemon with
And for
guns?
those die-hard fans that have been eagerly awaiting its release,
You know what? Yeah, I
never
guess.
before
Yeah, that's a really good way to
This
put it.
is
Because that's the kind of thing that you would hear from whichever
I'm
guy that lies to you. Is like, my dad works at Nintendo, and he hits you with the next Pokemon game's gonna have guns, and you can just like shoot whoever you want in it. You know? And then now that's a reality. We got people that are being the actual dad at Nintendo right now. That's where we are with video games. This is weird.
Hyperlight Breaker is a huge,
Maybe if you ask nicely. Alright, Mink, you're gonna tell me that if I ask you nicely to mail me your PlayStation 5, you will legitimately mail it to me so that I may log in on my account on it, play Spider-Man 5, Spider-Man 2, 100% that game, mind you, which would take however long, probably more than, not more than, probably about a month, at the very least. Then again, no. First Spider-Man took me how long? A couple of weeks.
You can play alone or with friends.
It took me a couple of weeks to play the game by itself on stream, and then I 100% of the rest of it off stream. I feel like about around a month is the amount of time that took.
And lost land.
You would be out of PlayStation 5 for at least a month's time. You'd be willing to do that?
Dangerous creatures, razor sharp.
Just be like, Oni-chan, can I borrow PS5, please?
Civilizations and new discoveries in a mysterious.
I feel like my brother would shoot me for that, and you know what? He'd be right to do so.
Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories of their own. There will be massive.
Not using it right now, anyways. As long as you send it back,
with dangerous, unique, and challenging.
And you know what? Maybe I'll take you up on that offer. I'm not sure. Part of me cares about having the 100% achievement thing on Steam, since I already 100% of the first Marvel Spider-Man on Steam. Depends on how long I gotta wait. Even will you send me your chair? Mine is broken. You're going to tell me that you want this? Want this chair? This chair right now? That's the chair you want? That one? Sure, dude.
We'll have a lot more information on the game as we come closer and closer.
I got you back.
Access later this year.
And now, in true fashion, we're traveling halfway around the globe to Transylvania to bring you a game.
Why does that chair look like it got corroded by diarrhea?
From developers Stone Skip and publisher.
I've had it for a while.
I'm thrilled to bring you.
I had it for a while, and the material that it was made of, I don't think was very durable.
Enjoyable.
So it just kind of started falling apart.
Let that anxiety go while you play.
Me and Scrups lightly thought about going halvesies on a PS5. You could get in on it and make it thirds. I'm not too interested. But if my brother wouldn't borrow me his PS5, he would buy me the PS5 for me and ask me what games I wanted in my account. What the heck, dude?
Interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times,
Times
sheds
are
light
tough.
to the
Just
beauty
gonna constantly
of the
send it to
ordinary
each other.
and
Oh
serves
man.
as a place from the past where it can be
I'm gonna be real. I'm not too interested in most of these indie games. The one right before, or the one that we had gameplay footage of a second ago, that one was kind of interesting looking, but I, for the most part, checked out.
It's getting pretty full.
Not gonna lie to you.
I feel like I'm never gonna come back.
We want you to slow down and savor the present moment.
So we really want to play one game on the console. It's not that outlandish.
My favorite.
Through visual storytelling and mindful interactions, you will journey alongside her as she delves into her past and uncovers her authentic self.
With each puzzle, Taina grows closer to adulthood.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna call it here.
From simple activities.
I'm gonna do this, and then do this. What was I gonna say? Something about DS2, dummy. DS2, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 getting Demon Souls remake. Did Dark Souls 2 get like a new game or something? Death Stranding, not Dark Souls. I knew that. I knew that. Shoot, now I have reason to get a PlayStation 5. Maybe I can just wait 8 years for Death Stranding 2 Director's Cut to release on PC. Oh, and then I would also have to deal with whatever PlayStation 5 controller exclusive mechanics are in Death Stranding 2 on Oh my... Frick you, Kojima! I know you're already thinking about it. I know you've already implemented it, whatever it is. I respect it, but like... Damn am I mad. Anyway. let the man utilize all the hardware he wants. Damn it, I want to, but like I want to play the game on the PC with all the features. I don't want to get trapped in some stupid situation where I can't play the game because I don't have the hardware, even though I have it on the console that fits everything else. You know what I mean? You've experienced the same thing. Don't act like you haven't. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it here. So yeah, that was a fun time. That was a fun time. I don't know. I'm really hyped for Exoprimal. It's a new IP from Capcom. I can't imagine it's gonna be bad, you know? Because every time Capcom makes or tries with something, they usually nail it, right? They actually put a lot of care into the games that they're developing, and then they have some games that missed, but can't hit the mark every time. But Exoprimal looks like it's gonna be. Here's the big reason why I'm interested, right? They did the zombie survival thing, but instead they decided dinosaurs and mechs. They decided, let's give everyone a mech suit, and let's design those things to look pretty cool, like Anthem-style suits. I will say what you will about Anthem. I will say the art style of the entire game looked pretty nice. And then they didn't do zombies. They did dinosaurs. They did dinosaurs. They did what Orion Prelude tried to do. And hopefully they do it right. Like, none of you guys know what Orion Prelude is. It's one of those $2 games on Steam. Don't worry, don't even bother looking it up. But, yeah, like, we got survival or horde shooting game, whatever the heck, but with dinosaurs instead of zombies. Which I think is a step in the right direction. Please, can we move away from zombies? That's it. So, tomorrow, guys, you'll see me again, 10 a.m. EST with Monster Hunter. Saturday, you're going to be see some Street Fighter 6 at 12 p.m. EST, and then next week, you already heard my schedule earlier in the stream earlier today. You don't need to hear it again. Thanks for watching, guys. Fun times. See you again later. Goodbye.